Joy Reid had her dumbass show canceled as ratings plummeted. Check this out.
Benny Johnson absolutely torched Joy Reid after her show got canned. And honestly, it's about time. The meltdown, the excuses, the desperation, it's all on full display. And Benny Johnson isn't holding back. So let's dive right away into this disaster and watch Joy Reid try to convince us that her failed show was actually worth something.
Joy Reid was pulling down 45,000 viewers during the day and 63,000 during peak hours at night in the key demographic. Our show was beating Joy Reid's massive multi-billion-dollar corporate TV show. Yeah, talk about a bad investment. And talk about somebody who's lying. Joy Reid, in a public hysterical breakdown, through salty, giant, salt rock tears, is screaming at the camera in her first on-camera appearance since being humiliatingly canceled and thrown out on her ass, saying, my show has value. My show has value. Well, clearly it didn't. Clearly your show didn't have any value. And you screaming and yelling about it is, well, perfect. Look at this. a dude comes in and hands her they don't even have the budget to hand her a tissue. He's literally holding paper towels. Oh, this is just glorious. Most viral clip on the internet right now.
Show had value. And
nope.
No, it
didn't.
I'm sorry. That what I was doing had value.
No, it didn't.
Had value.
Exactly. Joy Reid is out here crying on TV, desperately trying to convince herself and everyone else that her show had value. But if it actually had value, wouldn't people have, I don't know, watched it? Benny Johnson isn't just mocking her here. He's pointing out the brutal reality. If MSNBC, the same network that propped her up for years, doesn't think she's worth keeping, that says everything.
And in the end, I try not to cry on TV. And I say this is kind of like being on TV, so I apologize. And then it mattered. I see Karen is there, and she's been texting me as well. And so what I will just say is that in the end, thank you.
I love the fact that they can't afford a Kleenex box. That they have to go get a Costco paper towel roll to hand her. Ooh, it stings when you don't have all the corporate TV niceties and hair and makeup and all the cameras and all the lighting. Look at how dumpy this all is. By the way, like, are you broadcasting from the 1970s? What is this?
Where I land is that
what is this
the
studio?
moment of guilt that I felt that I went hard on so many issues, whether it was the Black Lives Matter issues of a young baby or a mom or a dad that was killed, or when we opened up people's eyes to the fact that Asian Americans were being targeted and not just Black folks, or went hard for immigrants who've done nothing but come to this country like my parents did and try to make a life and defended them, or whether we've talked about what the president is doing that is subversive to the Constitution, that is injurious to our liberty, defending books that people find inconvenient, that Nicole Hannah-Jones put into our spirit, that we need to understand 1619 as the real founding of this country, whether it's talking about any of these issues, and yes, whether it's talking about Gaza and the fact that we as the American people have a right to object, to little babies being bombed. And where I come down on that is I'm not sorry. I am not sorry that I stood up for those things, because those things are of God. And I'm a church girl too, and those are the things that I was taught were of God. And
Radio Rwanda lady is here crashing out on camera.
Oh man, Benny Johnson is ruthless, and I'm here for it. Joy Reid spent years mocking conservatives, laughing at so-called white tears. And now look at her, doing the exact thing she ridiculed. The irony is just too good. This is the same woman who trashed anyone who disagreed with her, and now she's sobbing because her own network finally got tired of her nonsense.
And what I find particularly delicious about this is not just her giant salt rock tears, which sustain us on this program, but also the fact that she has regularly made fun of conservatives, Republicans, white people, and their tears. Oh, yes, we drink your tears like Cartman.
About both white vigilantism and white tears, particularly male white tears. Really white tears in general, because that's what Karens are, right? They Karen out, and then as soon as they get caught, it's like, green waterworks. White men can get away with that too, and it has the same effect.
My show had value, and that, I'm sorry.
There's more.
My body, my choice. Well, here's an alternative thought. Make your own dinner, MAGA. Make your own sandwiches. Wipe your own tears. Troll amongst yourselves with Elon and leave us alone. You got your heart's desire, the president you dreamed of, and worship instead of Jesus. And this time, you didn't even have to storm the Capitol, smash the windows, or try to kill police officers or issue death threats to poll workers. See? Yikes. You did it just by voting this time. Congrats. You got your way. And he even got away with breaking the law. Yay.
My show had value.
My show had value. What value? You got fired. You got shit canned by MSNBC for having the lowest ratings. So please explain the value of your show. Your friends fired you. It's not like you had the one left-leaning show on Newsmax or Fox News. These were your friends. These are the people who were there to protect you and your insanity, your cuckoo crazy show, because you were the DEI hire that they couldn't fire, and now they fired you.
So, I mean, yeah, Benny Johnson absolutely destroyed Joy Reid in this takedown, and every bit of it was deserved. The fake tears, the victim narrative, the desperate attempt to act like her show mattered, it all just proves that she never actually had a real audience. And if MSNBC, of all networks, finally decided she wasn't worth keeping around, well, that says it all.